The NYPD officer was in court today to face manslaughter and other charges in the shooting death of an unarmed man in Brooklyn. Akai Gurley was killed in a dark stairwell of a housing complex. CBS 2's Liang live in downtown Brooklyn for us with more. Lou?
After surrendering at a Brooklyn precinct, Officer Peter Liang was allowed to present himself at court here in downtown Brooklyn. He pleaded not guilty and left court, released on his own recognizance, much to the dismay of some of the victims' families, friends and family who chanted the whole system is guilty. Guilty or not, the whole system is now in motion. Peter Liang, rookie cop turned defendant, topped the escalator at the Brooklyn courthouse as demonstrators chanted outside.
Black Lives Matter!
The 27-year-old officer has been indicted for manslaughter, assault, reckless endangerment, and official misconduct for the November 20th shooting death of Akai Gurley in an East New York apartment house stairwell, a killing first characterized as an accident, now framed as a multi-count crime.
An innocent man was killed and lost his life. And we had an obligation to do a thorough and fair investigation on behalf of the people of Brooklyn. And that's what we did.
The cop's attorney is livid, calling the grand jury a summary proceeding that doesn't take into account the dangerous nature of police work.
An accident can happen, and what happened in this case, despite the spin anybody wants to put on it, is this was an accident.
The tears of the only civilian witness in this case, though, indicate there might be more. Melissa Butler cried softly at the Lewis Pink houses in East New York, where her friend died. Her lawyer says she feels the pain of what happened here every day.
She has to deal with every day that her friend died or was dying in her arms, that she had to apply CPR to try to keep him alive.
It's the officer's actions after the shooting that leads to one of the official misconduct charges. The DA says Officer Liang waited to call the incident in after firing the weapon down the darkened staircase, telling his partner, "I'm going to get fired." He never tried to help the mortally wounded man. Those actions, perhaps, fuel the strongest emotions.
He took a moment to talk to his partner, decide what to do. They are rookie officers, was less than 2 years on the job. I think that's a situation anybody would get in themselves in. They talk about what to do and how to put it over the radio.
Scott Reinecke represents the dead man's life partner.
These are things that were hard for the family to hear, hard for all of us to hear.
This day, though, Akai Gurley's friends and family say they're more hopeful than they've been in a long time.
This is the first step in justice. Now all we need is a conviction, which I have faith that we will get.
In court, the assistant DA said that Peter Liang's first breach of law, his first serious mistake, was having his gun out and having his finger on the trigger, a violation of NYPD policy that he'd been taught less than a year before. There was no danger there, he said. There was no danger to him or his partner, and as a result, Akai Gurley is dead. We're in downtown Brooklyn. Liang, CBS 2 News.